This may be the most iconic butterfly, but there are some little known facts and misconceptions about them. Welcome back to Bug of the Week Part 32, brought to you by Lil Dudes Insect Academy. As always, if you are new here, consider subscribing, dropping a like down below, and maybe leaving a comment also. Maybe ask a question, I can answer them down there. Also, if you weren't already aware, Lil Dudes Insect Academy is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and so we do this completely for free, and we do in-person classes and workshops and all sorts of awesome stuff to educate people about entomology and science education. So if you are at all interested in helping support that endeavor, head down to the description. There will be a link to our website as well as a link to donate. That would really be awesome. Anything helps. $5, $10, really anything helps us with this. That would be absolutely amazing. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this episode. This is easily one of the most iconic and recognizable butterflies out there, the Monarch Butterfly, or Danaus plexippus. There are multiple subspecies of this butterfly, being the eastern and western monarch butterflies, but these butterflies are native to North America, ranging all the way up into Canada. Firstly, let's talk a little bit about the anatomy of this butterfly. These butterflies are extremely unique due to their bright and orange and black coloration, paired with a lattice of white dots around the perimeter of the wings. The male butterflies have a brighter red or orange color, while the females have a lighter yellow-orange color. These butterflies are actually fairly large, especially in relation to other North American species, often having a wingspan of up to 4 inches. Now, as is the case with many animals, these butterflies use their bright coloration in order to deter predators and warn them that they are in some way harmful. This behavior is known as aposematism. If a predator such as a frog or bird attempts to eat these butterflies, they are greeted with a bitter and sour taste, followed by a deep sickness. And so that's right, monarch butterflies are poisonous. Now don't worry, they're not poisonous to humans, but they are quite harmful to their potential predators like small mammals and birds. Another fascinating fact is that there is another butterfly, the viceroy butterfly, which looks almost identical to the monarch, and this discourages predators from attacking this butterfly as they look just like the monarch does. And so this is known as Müllerian mimicry. Now the main giveaway and the way that you can tell them apart is that the viceroy has this thick black line that bisects the vertical lines of the bottom wings, whereas the true monarch doesn't have those bisecting lines. Now, perhaps the most well-known and unique fact about the monarch butterfly is their migration behaviors. There are groups of these butterflies that travel hundreds of miles to gather in one area in order to breed. This migratory behavior is similar to that of many birds and large aquatic mammals such as whales, and individuals as far north as Canada can travel hundreds of miles to a specific forest in central Mexico. That's right, monarch butterflies are born all over the United States and Canada and travel to great lengths to gather in order to breed and continue the population. The caterpillars are born in the early spring, quickly feed on their host plant, the milkweed, pupate, emerge as adult butterflies, and begin their lengthy journey. They then begin their migration down south right away, with some individuals settling on the coast of California for the winter, but the largest gathering occurring in one specific forest in central Mexico. This forest is called the Oyamel Fir Tree Forests. This is where literally millions of these butterflies gather to all sleep through the winter, and when the spring comes in Mexico, they awaken, stretch their wings, and begin breeding. Now, these individual butterflies never make it all the way back to where they came from, but they travel a length, breed, and die. It often takes up to 3 generations of butterflies to make it back to where the ancestor came from. So for example, if there's a population from Pennsylvania, they fly all the way down to one individual flies all the way down to Mexico, they sleep, they fly a little bit back up, die, breed, die, and then it would take up to 3 generations for that bloodline, essentially, to make it back to Pennsylvania. So how do these butterflies have such a great sense of direction and navigation? Although using the sun is a likely answer, as we have seen this behavior with dung beetles and other species, nobody really knows exactly how these butterflies have such amazing navigation, let alone why they have this forest specifically chosen to gather. With that, I hope you all have enjoyed this episode. The monarch butterfly is truly an iconic species. Everyone can name them. They're very well known. Possibly the most iconic North American butterfly. They're absolutely amazing. It's crazy how they navigate. Like the navigation abilities of these butterflies is like that of a computer. It's wild. It's also crazy to think about. Like, why have they chosen this specific forest? Why not further north? It would be a shorter distance to travel, right? So it's crazy to think about, and why they have chosen that specific forest. But the pictures from this forest are absolutely incredible. They almost look like dead leaves on the trees until you realize that each one is a butterfly. But with that, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe down below. Leave a comment about your favorite question about a monarch butterfly, or maybe just leave your favorite fact or experience with them down below. With that, I will see you all next week, but until then, keep on bugging.